Hey, check out what just came in the mail today. This is perfect for the project that I wanted to get done today. Are you ready? Let's put this together real quick. Here we go. Oh, yeah! Sweet! That only took about 22 minutes to put together. Let me show you the project real quick, and then we're gonna gas this baby up and get going. So that is a Mantis Mini Tiller, I guess you'd call it. It's model number 7924. So it is supposed to be their more intro line, but has like a fast start. I actually didn't want the fast start. I had watched a video and it recommended the other version, but this one was so much cheaper that I just said, forget it. As a matter of fact, I was originally looking at its bigger brother, a 4-cylinder version. This is a 2-cylinder, and I just couldn't justify it. It was 3 times the price. This doubled in price between when I ordered it and when it arrived. So I think it's a good deal. I think I paid about $275 for it. I'm hoping to get lots of good use out of it. And this is the project that it's been hired for. This is the front of my house. We've lived here 5 years and it is so compacted, the soil, that nothing will grow here. I throw down ordinary grass seed 3-4 times a year. I get little sprouts and they all just die away right away. I knew I wasn't doing it right at all. Leave me a comment down below if you want to tell me the right way to grow grass. This is not a tutorial on how to grow grass. This is going to be on how I'm going to try to grow grass better than I have. What we're going to do is we're going to till all this up. So we're going to see by stirring it up if we can get the seed to bed better. I bought an extra super shady variety of seed to see if that helps it grow. And since I put in the new hose reel right around the corner here, we're gonna see if we can keep the grass seed wet for multiple days. And then hopefully we won't have the dust bowl here outside the front door of the house. All right, let's go. And if you have any tips or thoughts for me on how to better do this, I'm open to it. Give me a tip down below in the comments. I'm sure it would be helpful. Let's gas her up and give it a try. I've got some noise canceling headphones in case this is a rowdy, noisy machine. I'm not really sure. It's pretty simple. It's got a choke here in the front, very small, and a bulb here. So we're gonna push till we see some gas. That ought to do. And then, I don't know, we'll just fire it up. Oh, that took me a minute. The on-off switch is up here on the handle. I'm like, how the heck will I turn it off? All right, first pull. That is easy. Well, it's easy to pull. Well, so far, I definitely like the kickstand. I don't know how you do it without it, because there is a model that doesn't have the kickstand. There we go. It's not so bad. Well, wish me luck. And of course, right out of the gate, I start right on top of a root, and that's where you see all that bouncing going on. But after that, it really started ripping into the ground really well. What do you think of the job it's doing so far? Now, tree roots are kind of an issue. I would say these are 2 to 3 or larger inch size roots. Of course, it's going to have some problems with that. I just need to recognize when it's bouncing to keep moving on to other parts. Well, so far, I think it's doing a pretty good job. I wouldn't want to be scratching that with a metal, like, weeding rake, so it's pretty fantastic so far. For grass, I'm assuming I don't have to get too deep. Still gonna keep roughing all this up and getting as deep as I can, and it's definitely softening up here. I think that's looking great. I think I should go deeper though, because it's still hard as a rock down below that. So I'm starting to get into a pattern, starting to find my flow. Definitely easier to control pulling backwards. In the areas where they don't have a lot of roots, it was a lot of fun to really churn up the soil and get it nice, fluffy, and soft. More steel, ceramic, bottle tops, and plastic. I found that video funny, how bad my hand was shaking from all the vibrating that it's taking. It is pretty dusty, but that's what you expect. I'd like to know what you would do. Would you spray this down with water, or will I just make mud then splashing everywhere? I guess you just put up with the dust. Dust, dust, and more dust. How about that turn? I learned by leaning it on its side, it would really spin around real quick. Oh, and more dust. I'm really impressed with this little thing. Here, watch. I'm just gonna let it spin right in place. It'll bury itself. Come on. There we go. As soon as I moved back a few inches, it started going down. Of course, I had another tree root there. And off. Wow, that's all I can say. So that was 40 minutes of tilling, and I'll tell you, it's an arm workout. I'm gonna be in pain tomorrow, and my hands just exhausted a little bit. Not in a brutal way, it's just constant tugging. I thought that the width originally, I thought that was gonna be a problem, but it actually is fantastic. You can be fairly precise. Stay hydrated. It's very dusty using it. I would not want to be breaking up all this soil by hand or flipping it with a shovel. No way, no thank you. This is what it was like before, and I could barely scratch the top with my finger. And this is what we have now. Just a handful, loose dirt. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Can't say enough about it so far. Really happy. Let me go get the rake and the seed and get this planted before the wife gets home. And it's got a nice handle. Now this kind of raking I can totally handle. Nice, soft, fluffy soil. Just trying to get some of the thatch out, make the soil a little more level and flat. Easy work here though. Well, with a little sweat. Well, after a good raking, I think it's off to a good start here. Just now, I'm gonna toss about 3 pounds of shady grass seed on. I've never seen or used this brand before. It's called Jonathan Green Black Beauty Dense Shade Premium Grass Seed Mixture. Nothing special, just trying to be somewhat even. Just doing my perimeter first. I did find a couple roots like that I just want to cut down low. Get them out of the soil. So you tell me, is it a no-no to walk after you've put the seeds, or is it better because it gets the seeds into the ground? Oh, metal. All right, I got one more step on this and then water it. This is some old rotten hay, but I thought I'd scatter some of it. I probably should have gone down to the low barn and gotten some more fresh hay. Would have been a lot easier to spread around, but I just hated to let this hay bale laying there go to waste. There we go. I'm just gonna wet everything down so it's not dusty and then give it a good soak. I mean, it's just pre-wet hay. I was gonna wet it anyway, so that's not so wrong, is it? Well, there we have it. Keep the bed moist for 1.5 to 2 weeks and mow the lawn when the grass gets 2 to 3 inches tall. Sounds simple. We'll see if I can keep the kids out of this area.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm growing grass.
Well, that's cool. I never saw anybody make grass.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do.
I gotta go help Mom.
Okay, well, there we have it. Hopefully in a couple weeks we've got a nice lush front yard. Haven't had a whole lot of luck yet, but I'm willing to keep trying. And please leave a comment below if you have any opinions on what we're doing wrong and how we could do better. And the algorithm says, if you've made it this far, that you'd like to watch this video next. And there you have it. We've got the start of some grass. More updates coming soon. Thanks for watching. Lift! Don't push, lift! Good job, camera woman.